Mr. Berger here, American hero, uh, patriot, animator, filmmaker, all around American badass with a special presentation. Rabnad, can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Make sure I'm on the right microphone. Hopefully I am. I was not going to do anything with the grassy knoll, which is this show, until maybe the last week in January. But things are happening way faster than I expected. Way faster than I expected. So thank you, Rabnad. Hey, Six. Look, there's weird things going on in New Jersey. We've all heard about it. And I'm going to chime in real quick, and then I'm going to give you a prediction. As you well know, I am a game show host, motion graphic artist, visual effects artist, 32 years in the business, made a lot of money doing it. But one of my biggest hobbies that I try and carry out on a daily basis is ufology, the study of aerial phenomenon and so forth. So let me bring this stuff up here and give you some context about what's going on in the world. Let's see if I can bring up the first video right here about what's happening in New Jersey. I'm going to turn this
plane. I haven't seen one all night.
This is a unidentified object off the coast of New Jersey. Okay, New Jersey coastal area. They have had 48 sightings of different objects similar to this. 48 sightings in the last, I guess, 3-4 days. Almost 50 sightings have been reported to local police, to state police, and to the feds. All right, let me dump this and find another piece of video. Going on with this.
It definitely wasn't a plane because it was too low, and it was also going back and forth and then forwards and backwards.
Melissa Kasilniak took this cell phone video Wednesday night from her home in Chatham in Morris County. She says that large object with the flashing red and green lights was hovering just above her neighbor's rooftops.
I think the creepy part is not that it's just a drone, that they're so large.
They look like a small car to me. Their wingspans are probably 6 feet across.
Mark Taylor is the mayor of Florham Park, one town north of Chatham.
People are calling, myself, my home. It's one of those things where they are alarmed.
The FBI is investigating the clusters of possible drones reported over the last few weeks. Florham Park's police chief sent a message to residents that...
Listen to me. Let me play you the other one that I've got here. There is a reason why this is happening, and I will explain it after I play this final video. Let me dig it up here real quick. That was New Jersey. Both of those are from the coast of New Jersey. This is what's happening in Mexico City. Well, a suburb outside of Mexico City. That doesn't look like any drone I've ever seen. Good evening. Good evening, everybody that's here. David D finally showed up. Six is here. Rabnad's here. David D, we're going full Y-Files, X-Files, paranormal files right now because things are happening very, very quickly. I was going to wait until January to do this, but I'm not going to wait because it's happening now, and I want to get my prediction on the record. All right? So let me get rid of this and get into what this is all about. Folks, here is what I've been tracking for more than 57 days. These drones actually started being spotted in Arizona. Before people were seeing them in New Jersey, the Trenton area, Down Neck, the Pine Barrens, those areas. There were these same kind of brightly lit spears or drones, if you will, being spotted all over Tucson, Albuquerque, northern and southern Arizona. Those drones were not behaving anywhere near like the ones in New Jersey. They were super bright. They were pulsating, changing colors. They were moving at high rates of speed and very, very radically. You have some of that going on in Jersey, but not to the degree it was happening in Arizona. And let me explain something. Everybody who reported stuff happening in Arizona, the same consistent reports were coming in. Bright lights, changing colors. But here's the key thing. 99% 99.9% of the ones that were being reported in Arizona were without sound. They had no sound. All the people that spotted them, all the people that recorded them, and there's recordings out there of the drones in Arizona, there was no sound. The ones in New Jersey, the bulk of them, I'd say 90% of them, you can hear helicopters. What sounds like helicopters, or what sounds like blades, or what sounds like an engine. Like you would hear, they make louder than normal drone sounds, but they're recognized as drone sounds. In other words, the propulsion was based upon VOC type technology. Another drones, copters, blades. That's what you're seeing in New Jersey. What I believe is the stuff that's going on in New Jersey is to distract the entire nation from what was happening in Arizona and the southern Nevada area. Because there was traction about the drones in New Jersey. There was tractions about the drones in Arizona. People were seeing them all over the place. They were uploading them to X, uploading to TikTok and everything else. That was the rage for about a week. And then New Jersey happened. And the entire news has been taken over by what's going on in New Jersey. There are some silent drones in New Jersey. Some of them are silent. But the majority of them sound like they have engines. Some of the ones that are in New Jersey are reported to be as big as cars. There's some reports they're as big as Volkswagen Bugs, and some of them are as big as minivans. Okay? Some of these things are probably more just helicopters, potentially helicopters. What's happening in New Jersey is different from what was happening in Arizona. New Jersey is a distraction to keep people from examining what's happening in Arizona. I believe that what's happening in Arizona is based upon technology that is extremely advanced or might not be something that we as human beings have created. What I believe is going on in New Jersey is testing of stealth drone technology built by the United States government. They're just not telling the civilian population what it is and what's going on. I do not believe for 1 second that it's the Chinese or the Russians secretly flying drones into the United States. That's nonsense. Everybody knows that drones require a certain amount of power to operate. Nobody has built a drone that I'm aware of that can run, that has enough battery power to fly from China to Russia, all the way to the United States. It's nonsense. That is what's happening in New Jersey. Those are black budget stealth drones in New Jersey running field tests using the American population as guinea pigs. That's what's happening. Jersey basically, in my opinion, should be ignored. But Fox News is talking about it. CBS is talking about it. All the podcasts on YouTube are talking about it. That definitely means it's bullshit. It's a scam. What's going on in Arizona is not a scam. What's happening in Arizona is legitimate UFO, UAP phenomenon. That's why nobody's talking about it. Don't take my word for any of this. Look up UFOs in Arizona and put the recent dates in. You will see video footage, and they don't look anything like the drones in Jersey. The drones in Jersey are standard drones, maybe just bigger, with highly sophisticated surveillance packages. That's it. Why and what does that have to do with the big prediction I'm about to make? What does that have to do with it? First of all, let me make the prediction and then I will explain. I want to go on the record and saying this right here, right now. There will be a mass sighting event of a UFO or several UFOs in the near future. I'm going to say before Trump leaves office. Before Trump leaves office, there will be a mass sighting UFO event that will occur not on the East Coast, not on the West Coast, but in some city, well, specifically a suburb in the middle of the country. For example, a city like Kansas City, a city like Chicago, a city like Youngstown, Dallas, Austin, someplace like that, some in the middle of the country. It will be a daytime event that will be and it will have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of people recording it on their cell phones, and it will be indisputable. You will not be able to not deny it. They will not be able to say it's swamp gas or reflection or anything like that. It will be clearly a unidentified flying object of some size hovering over a suburb in the United States with clear, crystal clear video. Between now and the end of Trump's presidency, I'm guaranteeing that will happen. It's 100% going to happen. What happens that, believe it or not, that's not the important part. What happens after that is the important part. Because the United States government and the governments of the world will say two things. Yes, they're aliens, and no, we have no idea who they are, where they came from, blah, 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 blah. We have no information. They will not disclose the information that they have on anything, not even stuff that has occurred 60, 70 years. They will not be forthcoming with any information. They will not do anything. What they will do is they will tell the populace of not only the United States, but of planet Earth, hey, number one, give us more money. We need to, tax you some more money because we need the money to research what these evil aliens are doing here. And number two, they will say we need even more money because we need to build defenses against these aliens. It is all a hoax. What you will see that day when that happens is a gigantic hoax. It will not be true. It will be technology that the public is not aware of. It will be a holographic projection system. It'll be something, but the one thing it will not be will be legitimate aliens. It will be a 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000% hoax to get the entire population of Earth on board with a scheme to take your money, take your freedom. You see, folks, let me explain this. Climate change can't bring the human race together because it's bogus bullshit. Terrorism can't bring the human race together because it doesn't last for a long time. Conflicts, war, religion, ideology, none of these things have worked to bring the human race under one heel, to bring the entire unit, to unify the entire human race. The thing that they're going to try, the thing that they're going to do is fake an alien invasion. This is going to happen within the next 4 years. You are being prepped for it. Everything that's going on in New Jersey, everything that's going on in the news where they're hinting at this, all these congressional hearings. Don't blame Nancy Mace. Nancy Mace is an honorable politician, one of the very few. She's being duped. Like everybody who's going to fall in line with this nonsense. Nancy Mace is a good woman and a hell of a politician, but she's being conned like everybody else. Lou Alessandro is a fraud. David Gersh is a fraud. Jeremy Corbell, a fraud. Linda Moulton Howe, a fraud. David Whitlock, a fraud. That filthy, stupid, ignorant truth seeker is a fed and a plant and a fraud. This is a hoax. None of it's real. All that I'm saying, let me say this. 95% of all the quote unquote UFO videos that you're seeing, fake. Not fake as in digital reproductions, although some of them are, but they're fake. They're technology, advanced technology that you're not aware of. 95%. Only 5% of the videos and the stuff that you're watching is actual, real, honest to God aliens that are either from outer space or they're interdimensional. And I will explain what that's about later. You are being conned. Not one word that you're being told about the UFO phenomenon is true. Everything you're being told is a lie to set you up for the greatest con in 16 million years. In the history of humanity, this is the greatest con job that's about to be pulled. Don't fall for it. Don't let your elected representatives fall for it. It's a lie. And they're going to pull out all the stops. These so-called UFOs, these spears, they are built by people. The triangular ones are built by people. DARPA, black budget Pentagon projects. These are not aliens. The Tic Tac incident with the Nimitz is a fraudulent incident. That Tic Tac was built by us. David Favor is not a fool. He's a good man. He's an honest man. He reported what he saw. But that thing is not from another planet. It was built here by people. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to go on the record. Let me repeat one more time. There will be a mass daylight sighting event over a suburb somewhere in the middle of the country. I don't know which city. I don't know which town. I don't know which one. It will happen over a suburb in the middle of the country. Hundreds of thousands of people will get it on their cell phones. The news will not be able to deny it. The government will again say, yeah, aliens exist, but we don't know anything about them. Give us money to study it. You're going to pay extra taxes, by the way. Not just you, the whole planet will be made to pay for it, to build a one world government to defend us from fake aliens. This is what's going to happen. This I guarantee. I am now on public record stating this. I stand by what I'm saying right here, right now, and that's it. That's it. That's all I have to say. I will now return you to your regularly scheduled broadcast. Thank you.